Run legs, core, and back today. Let's go. I got my bench and my dumbbell. We got dumbbell reverse lunge twisters. I switched the order on that one. Twisters. So our dumbbell on the side, lunge, rotate towards that front leg. Do all reps on the first leg, then switch to the other leg. Trying to keep 1 to 2 reps in the tank here for the first 2 sets. That was 8. 3. 6. Really rotate. Make sure you're doing the same number of reps on each leg. And my next one, we got 30 seconds here. I always bring a little stopwatch so I can make sure that I'm timing the rep, but if you're recording in the app, you can do it too. Let's press the rest timer. 30 quick seconds before we go into the dumbbell tripod row. Brace yourself here when you're rowing up. Make sure that the shoulder stays away from the ear. 10 more seconds, 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down, 8 to 12 per arm. Make sure you keep that shoulder away from your ear. Stopping at 8 because I feel like I only have 2 left in the tank there. Match it on the other arm. There's my 8, 30 seconds rest. Just kind of switching back and forth evenly between the 2 exercises. During your rest time here, write it down, keep track. I use a notebook. You can put it in the app too. All right. 1 to 2 reps in the tank still here on the second set. Working yourself into that nice steep lunge. Back on our 30 seconds rest. I always try to make sure that I'm starting with the same side for all 3 sets. Switching to the other arm. If you can get 12, go for it. Adjust your weights if you need to. Okay, back on our 30 seconds rest, write it down. Purpose of the bench here is for bracing, but also so that you're not like moving around too much, that you can really squeeze and control the dumbbell without extra momentum. We got one more set of these two. 10 seconds, get yourselves ready. All right, last set. Keep that control. We're on that third set, so we're trying to push it more to 0 to 1 in the tank. Eight reps. So I got 8 reps for all 3 of my sets. So now I wrote in my book that next week I need to increase that weight. "15 seconds. Write your notes, keep yourself on track so you know what to do. Next one. Again, we're going for 0 to 1 reps in the tank. This set's going to be nice and heavy. Switch. Make sure that when you go 0 to 1 in the tank that it's not ugly reps. Nice. Make sure you kept that ear away from the shoulder. Okay, there's our 3 sets. I'm gonna move some benches and stuff down around, get yourself set up for our next 2 exercises. We're doing 5 sets, goblet squat and incline pull-ups. So let me just make a little bit more space here. So your heels elevated goblet squat, make sure that you have whatever incline you need for your feet, incline or elevation for your feet to make sure that your body can stay upright. So I have a little bit lower. You can go a little bit higher if needed to help you get nice and deep in that squat. I got a kettlebell. You can also use dumbbells. Okay, 5 sets. First one is at 12 to 15 reps goblet squat. Again, trying to keep about 1 to 2 reps in the tank. Nice and controlled. Get those 15 reps if you can. We've got 30 seconds of rest before we go to our incline pull-ups. Bring this over here so I can see it a little bit better. Incline pull-ups. Try to have the bar at about your belly button height. Keep it nice and straight. 3 second lower we're going on these. Okay, well, true to that rest, let's go. Really flex the back. Alrighty. 90 seconds this time, 90 seconds. Write it down, make yourself notes. So in my notes, I'm writing, next time I'd probably adjust my setup a little bit. I prefer to have straight legs. I'll try turning around. You might not see as good, but I'll try turning around. See if that keeps my body straighter instead of having bent legs. Goblet squats, nice and controlled. We still got 1 minute left on our rest time. Grab your water. Whew. Seconds. Adjust anything you need to. Get yourselves ready for the second set. So sets 1, 2, and 3. We're trying to keep 2 reps in reserve here with our 5 sets. 1, 2, and 3 gets 2 reps in reserve. All right, grab your weights. Well, the number for me, 30 seconds rep. If you can get that 15, keep going. So this time I'm gonna go on the inside, so my legs are on the outside so they can go nice and straight. 10 seconds, this is your cue to get yourself set. Right. I got my 8. I definitely preferred have my legs out straighter. I could squeeze my back a little bit harder. Back on that 90 seconds of rest. As you're going, if the bar's at your belly button height and you're getting your 12 reps with 3 second lower, you can add weight, slow the tempo down a little bit, try to make it challenging so you got 2 reps left in the tank for these first 3 sets. So we got 1 more set of keeping 2 reps in the tank. Grab your water, 90 seconds of rest. We got 1 minute. Trying to get your breathing under control if you're sucking wind like me. Seconds, make any adjustments that you need. We're going to turn this way so you can see kind of how I'm grabbing that kettlebell. You can also use dumbbells. All right, 10 seconds. Hold that dumbbell nice and close. 12 to 15 reps. We need 2 reps in the tank. For me, 30 seconds rest here. So 12 reps for me, so then I know next week I'm going to keep the same weight and try to push for 1 more rep, 2 more reps. Weight doesn't have to stay the same every single set as well. Sometimes we pick the wrong weights. 10 seconds, that's the cue to get yourself ready. 8 to 12, last set of 2 reps in the tank. Alrighty, 90 seconds. I got 8 reps again on that one, so my notes, I don't need to add weight. The height was good. Trying to go for that 1 more rep next time. Now we're getting into set 4 and 5. These 2 sets are the ones that we're trying to leave 0 to 1 rep in the tank. Grab yourself some water. 1 minute left to go. 0 to 1, guys, is technical failure, not these ugly reps just to get top of the class. There's no such thing, top of the class. "40 seconds. So our rep range are staying the same, so we got 12 to 15 reps here, 8 to 12, but trying to leave less in the tank. Reps in reserve. So because I was at the bottom of the rep range, I'm going to keep the same weight, maybe trying to get 1 more rep. I am getting tired, so it might still be the same for only 1 rep in the tank. We got 10 seconds, so start getting yourself set. Okay. Five. 10 reps. Let's go. That's it. 13 for me. 1 rep in the tank. 30 seconds rest before those pull-ups. On the inside here. Ten seconds. All right, remember to keep that 3-second lower tempo. Three. 5. 8. Come on. 9 reps. If I did 1 more, it would start getting real ugly. That was a little sketch. 90 seconds. One more set. Write yourself your notes. I like keeping notes in my notebook, kind of for each set, because we want to keep track of our reps and our weights each set, right? You can choose to do notebook. I like that one because it's easy to flip, especially if you're watching the video. But go into the app after and record it. Nice feature to be able to keep track of your sets and weights over time. Halfway done our rest. I like to try to stay moving. I don't like to sit down in between my sets. On leg day, that might be hard to get back up. Make any adjustments to your weights if you need to. 15 seconds. Put your waters down. 10 seconds. Last set. Let's go. There's 8, go for that 12 to 15. 1 rep in the tank. My legs are getting shaky. That's why I stopped at the 12. 30 seconds. I'll push these off to the side. Okay, 10 seconds. Get yourself ready for your pull-ups. Keep that core nice and strong so you don't get the wiggles. 3 seconds more. 8. Felt myself a little faster at the beginning. 90. We gotta keep that 90 seconds of rest as we write it down and get ourselves set up for the next 2 exercises here. We got swing to press. You need both dumbbells. And totem poles. So a pole to hang on to. Let me clear some space. I'm sweaty. Just this a little bit so you can see the top. Okay, swing press, kind of like a kettlebell swing, but you're swinging to your ears and then pressing up. Don't forget to squeeze your tush. 20 seconds before we get started. So these two, again, we're back down to the 3 sets. Set 1 and 2. Goal is 2 reps in reserve and then set 3 back to that 1 in reserve. We got swing press and totem poles. 5 seconds. Grabbing those dumbbells. Depending on the size of your dumbbells, you can go between or on the outside. I prefer in between. Between ears and press. Squeeze your bum to help launch them over your head. Bend and straight. 12 to 15. 15 for me. Not really much rest time, enough to transition to the totem pole, knees to elbows. When you're grabbing your pole, try to keep your hands equal, not putting a dominant or on the top or bottom. Now hold. Trying to get your tailbone off the floor to touch your knees to your elbows. Keep your arms bent a little bit. Control at the bottom. 8. That's good for me. Try to control at the bottom so both legs are touching the ground equally and they're not slamming into the ground. 90 seconds rest. Write your notes. Three sets. 1 set done. We're almost there, guys. Grab that water. Do what you need to do to be ready to go after this 90 seconds rest. 1 minute. I got this. 2 sets left. Remember, this is our last set of 1 to 2 reps in the tank. $30 seconds left. The ground's scratching up your back here on the totem poles. Put an extra mat down. Okay, 10 seconds left. Get your dumbbells ready. We got 12 to 15 reps. Let's do this. Ears and press up, not shoulders. 5, come on guys. 13. That's it for me. 13. Keeping two reps in the tank. We're transitioning right into those totem poles. Knees to elbows, arms bent. Show that control. Five, come on. Control the way down. 7, 8. That's it. 2 reps definitely in the tank there. 90 seconds for our third and final set. Third and final set. Third set means 0 to 1 in the tank. Means you might need to switch your dumbbells to stay in that rep range. Whoo-wee! 45 seconds. Walk it out, shake those legs out. Down to 30 seconds. Don't be sneaking extra rest time, we're almost done. All right, 10 seconds left. Woo! Last one rep in the tank. Let's go. Squeeze your bum. Push it. Woo. Right into those totem poles. Let's go. Finish strong. Keep it controlled. Breathe. Seven, come on. 8. That is all I got. We're done.